Smarter automation features are, what you're seeing is, while Jeff was showing you what it looks like when a human clicks around the interface, really a lot of the smarter automation that we're doing is about having not humans click around the interface. It's programmatic. We have internal goals, just that like 50% of the actions taken by our software will be done programmatically in 3 years from now. So that's an internal goal that we're trying to build to meet. So that's why there's a big push, and we're doing it not for fun, but because that seems to be what the market wants, and it makes sense. I mean, if you want to cut down on errors and actually realize the efficiencies of using automation software, you have to have smarter automation features. Uh, Deeper and more secure integrations. I mean, so these are about building the integrations themselves. The tools for, and I mentioned that, improving our SDK dramatically to make it more generic and configurable and more in a language that, sort of normal IT people who don't have a lot of training can handle. We do have lots of users, probably people on this call among them, who are very comfortable configuring connectors now, but it takes a while. So we want to make it easier and quicker. Like we said before, migration is something that is, sort of fundamental. I mean, everyone goes through one. It used to be every 10 years or so. And you're stuck with the vendor for 10 years. And oftentimes that's not to your advantage. There's more acquisition activities. There's more all kinds of things going on that, require you to move users or to split use between different systems. So we're adding migration. We're using the Yarn Lab platform, the former Yarn Lab platform, Flow Migration. And then finally, and what we've mentioned a few times is, and this is in the vein of simplicity, we're slowly starting to refresh our interface. We haven't done it for a while. It hasn't been something that's been a priority, just because it's more what it does and not what it looks like. But what, like I said before, what it does can sometimes be impacted by how hard it is to use or move around. So we're going to give you a taste. There'll be some changes in the next version, I think, and then you'll see more
Winter
come out in
release.
2020. Winter release, and then 2026 there'll be incrementally more, probably in every release, until we've done the whole thing.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll give you a quick tour around what kind of is going to look like. It's going to be changing a little bit here instead. There we go. If you were paying really close attention before, you'll notice things look just a little bit different. So now we still have actually the most common features you're going to need at the top of the screen instead. Where things are going to actually need to be just widgets, all very easy to be able to click on. You're still going to have access to your departments. I didn't realize that Middle Earth necessarily had a great phone system, but okay, here we go. Still being able to have access to packages. Being able to have tickets actually be reported. Tickets don't mean errors. Ticket just means events. If you need to actually be able to manage your licenses directly from the front page. A lot of those things you've probably seen before, not necessarily anything new, but they're updated, making it a little bit easier to find, a little bit easier to use. Some of the things, we've actually moved the search bar up to the top of the screen, as well as being able to maintain the last 5 searches you've just had in there as well. That's going to be a major functionality. Any alerts that have come up will stay there, but they're not necessarily in your way until you've acknowledged them. And then also moving from the bottom left-hand corner to the top or right-hand corner, you can actually find your information that you're looking for things like documentation. So much easier to be able to find that now. But the number one thing I think is the biggest feature for us right now is adding favorites. If you have a function you always need, you can never find that menu, you don't want to search for it, just go ahead and click it on there. Now you've actually just added users, go under favorites, now it's actually there. Makes it much, much more easy. As Micah mentioned, this is from 2 things. One, this is your feedback that led us to this. Please continue to give us feedback. And additionally, also, this is where we're also really trying to move forward and try to make sure that we can also make this we're going to continue to change this as much as to make it a better user experience for everyone involved, including us here at Kermi as well.